Let's take a closer look at the lineup messaging feature in the GoRout Pitch Call app. The lineup messaging feature is a great feature to utilize when you want to be able to send specialized messages to your defensive positional players based on the batter that's at the plate. So to begin utilizing this lineup messaging feature, we're going to click into a game, and the messaging feature is specific to an opponent's lineup. So let's click into game number 1 as an example, and we'll click into manage lineup. So here we have our opponent's lineup for game number 1. We've previously put this lineup in. So when you do it for the first time, if you create a game, you're going to have to go in and create the lineup specific for that game to begin this process. So now that we're in the opponent lineup here, you'll see a voice box or a text bubble next to every single batter in the lineup. So that is our way to activate the lineup messaging for each specific hitter. So for example, let's click into hitter number 6 here and bring up their lineup messaging card. So for example, we know number 6, let's say he's a speedy lefty, that we want that to go to all players and watch bunt. So for a specific message for the pitcher, we want the pitcher to keep high. We want the first baseman to move in and the third baseman to move in. So these messages will be specific to those players in addition to the message that is received by all players. It's going to go to both and not one or the other. So for the positions that don't have a message, they'll just receive the all message that is put in for each batter. So once we're finished putting in the messages, we'll go ahead and click the X button in the top right corner, and you'll see that this pop-up says lineup messages saved. That message will go away here in a sec, or you can go ahead and click dismiss. And then you can carry on with loading in messages for each hitter if you want to. If you want to add more hitters to your lineup and add in more hitters as they could potentially come up in the game, you can go ahead and preload as many as you want there in advance. So now that we have our player messaging all ready to go, let's move back over to our games tab and let's get one game started. So for our game 1 toggle, you'll see the player device will activate as well to choose a position. So since we know that the third baseman is a position that we have a secondary message for, let's select the third base watch. So let's move over on our coach's device. We know that the defense is on the field as we have our first hitter for the opponent come up to the plate. And once the game is activated and you move back over to the defense tab, that's when you know this select hitter button comes up. So here we'll select hitter number 6, which is the first hitter of the game. And let's get going with the first pitch. We want to go fastball high since we know potentially it could be a bunt on the first pitch. We want to make it a little difficult. Within a second or so, you'll have this message pop up for all your position players in the field that have on position activated watches at the time. So you'll see the pitch call come in highest and biggest right here, which was the fastball high call. Right here, you'll see the all message, which was speedy lefty, watch bunt, sent to all positions. And then right here, this was our specific third base message, which was move in. So makes it very easy on our positional players to be able to see what messages for them, gives them all messages specific for them. If you want to move outfielders in different shifts, if you want to set your middle infield at double play depth, those are different ways that you can take advantage of that player messaging system so that the lineup messaging, the details that you have available, it's all at your disposal to get it in front of your players so that they can make the best plays possible out in the field. So that is the easier look to the lineup messaging feature. For any other details regarding this feature or for any other features within our Pitch Call app, feel free to check out our knowledge base at support.gorout.com.